Hello, everyone. This is Nathan Bridges from Nathan's Nuggets, and today I'm with San Diego State commit Brady Anderson. He just committed last night. Thanks for joining me today.
Yeah, glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
No problem. I'll start with the first question. How old were you when you started playing football?
I started flag football. I want to say it was like I played football my whole life. My dad's been a high school coach his whole most of my life for about 23 years. So is my uncle. They've always coached together, so I've always been around it. But I started flag football when I was about like 7 or 8, like second grade, first grade. Or actually, no, like 6 or 7. And then I got into tackle football in third grade. That's when I was able to start. And so I've kind of played tackle football my whole life since third grade. And, I've always just loved it. I've always loved the game.
You've kind of been around it like for your whole life, football?
Yeah, it's kind of been the main sport. I've always played baseball, basketball, and track growing up. But towards high school, I kind of just wanted to focus on football. I saw my future in football, and I've always loved it. So
You just wanted to focus on it to pursue it?
yeah, that was kind of my goal. I wanna play D1 football, and that's what I've always wanted to do. So yeah.
And then you achieved it.
Yeah. So you can make any of your goals happen. You just gotta keep grinding. You gotta just push through it. Don't worry about what anyone else says. Just gotta do what you do.
In your commitment video, you talked about how you hate losing. Did you always have the drive to just win at everything?
Yeah, I mean, I've always loved winning. It's kind of funny because a lot of my teams that I played on for baseball, football, growing up, we've always won, and it's kind of funny because I don't know. Sometimes I think of it as like maybe, like I know it's not just me, but I think I kind of bring that to the table. I just try and get everyone else to believe that no one likes losing. Like we're not going to lose when we're playing. So I try and tell my teammates that and have that in their heads too. But I can't stand losing. I hate that feeling, and I just it's the worst feeling you can honestly have. I like winning, so yeah.
I hate losing a lot.
Yeah, so yeah, that's the main thing. I love winning, hate losing. So I think a lot of people are like that too, though. So yeah.
What were you feeling in the playoff game against Buchanan 2 years ago?
2 years ago. Which game are you talking about? The one this last year? This last season?
One that you won like off the field goal or something.
Oh, the field goal. Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That one was pretty cool. Braden Blevins. I just remember we were on the sideline and we were all just on a knee and we were holding hands and we were just praying it was gonna go in. It was a deep kick. It was probably like 40 or 50 yards, I want to say, maybe even more. But I just remember him going. In my head, I was like, he's gonna make it. Like I just had a feeling like I trusted him. I had faith in him, and he good snap, good hold, and he kicked it through. And I remember after that, he took off running, and everyone just followed him and ran towards him, and it was awesome. Yeah, that was an awesome feeling.
So you had a feeling that he would make it before the kick?
Yeah, I kind of knew he was gonna make it. I just had faith in him. He's a good kicker, so I think all of us believed he could do it, and he believed in himself, and he did it.
What was the environment like in the CIF Championship against Central?
It was pretty intense. I'm not gonna lie. We got off the bus. I remember it was kind of a weird day. It was cold, a little rainy, a little overcast. Everyone's kind of quiet. It wasn't a lot of talking going on. Everyone's kind of focused up, serious. And I just remember, we're just getting closer to game time, strapping everything up, and it was really exciting. Just pregame, warming up, had the music playing. That crowd was filled up. There's never been that many people that I've seen at a football game, especially up there. We had a bunch of Bakersfield people, a bunch of Fresno people there. It was a great feeling. It was awesome.
So it was packed at the game?
Yeah, it was packed. There were people in the stands. It was all filled up. And the student section was filled up. And then people were just standing around the stadium, like on the fence, just watching the game. So it was packed. It was pretty cool.
Wow, that's pretty crazy. All the fans.
Yeah, it was awesome.
What is the most intense high school game you have ever played in?
Man, that's hard. I'd say, I'd say it would have to be our last game against Buchanan this last season in the playoffs. So we played them during our preseason, and we lost to them by 2 points. Then we came back in the playoffs and had to play them again in their stadium, their turf. And I just remember that whole game. It went downhill from the start. The score was kind of a blowout, but I just remember like all of us on our defense, we were just telling each other like we're not giving up, like we're not stopping. Like we knew we were getting whooped, and we were trying our best. I think everyone on that defense was trying our best and offense. But, like, I just remember our linebackers were just telling everyone, like, yo, we're not stopping. Like, we're going to keep going no matter what. Like, and that's how my mentality was the whole game. Like, I really didn't care at that point. Like, even if that was going to be my last game with all my senior friends, I'm going to try my hardest to make the most of it. So it was a sad time, but I had fun that game. It was really intense.
So you were like grinding it out the whole game, no matter what the score was.
Yeah, I think all of us had that mentality. We're just like, dude, if we're gonna lose, then we're gonna try our hardest to fight for it. So we did. The outcome wasn't in our favor, but at least we could say we tried our hardest.
What made you pick San Diego State?
There's a lot of reasons. It was a really hard decision. First of all, just looking at all my offers, the top 5, narrowing it down was even harder. And then, narrowing it down to 1 was it's the biggest decision I've ever made in my life. It's just hard telling the other schools that you're not going to, and it was hard telling them that. But I committed there because, first off, they just have it's first of all, it's at the beach. Who want to live at the beach? San Diego, beautiful weather all the time. Get out of the valley heat. And then second of all, the coaches, they're awesome over there. They're very personable. Coach Brady Hoke, the head coach, me and him just click really well. He's actually a defensive guy. He played linebacker in college, so we kind of click. And our first names are Brady, so that's even better. But and then Coach Maddox, the linebacker coach, he's awesome too. They offered me a while back. They were my second offer, so they've been with me, until the end, and they've always shown me support. They have nice facilities, great field. They're building a brand new stadium in about, it's 2 years now. 2 years it'll be done. So I think just kind of looking at all that, I kind of saw that it was just a fit for me.
Fit all around fit for you.
Yeah, just kind of looking at everything, I was just like, I think this is gonna be my second home for the next 4 years.
What do you think of playing for San Diego State head coach Brady Hoke, who is a defensive coach?
You said, can you say that again?
What do you think he'll be like playing for San Diego State head coach Brady Hoke, who is a defensive coach?
I think it's going to be awesome. I'm really excited to be a part of it. I'm excited to get up there or get down there. My bad. But I think it's going to be a fun time. He knows what he's doing on both sides of the ball, so that's good. It's awesome having a coach that played your position in college, so he knows your position. He knows the defensive side. He knows the offensive side. He knows it all. So, he's a super smart guy, super smart coach, just an overall good person. So I think it's going to be fun playing for him for sure. I'm excited.
Since he can relate because he plays linebacker as well.
Yeah. So it'll be good because we definitely have a good connection right now. So I can't wait to see what happens in the future.
Who is your favorite football player as a kid?
That's a hard one. I kind of have a lot. I'd say the main one would be Brian Cushing from USC. Played on the Texans, but the "Feel Me" that I write on my back plate, that actually comes from him. A lot of people don't really know that. They think like I made it up, but that comes from him. When he was at USC, we used to go down to camps and games and stuff with my older brothers and my family and watch him play, him and all those guys over there when they had all those stud athletes. But I just remember he used to write "Feel Me" on his eye black, like on the little eye black pads. And I just kind of thought of that this year was like, dang, like that's inspiration. Like I'm gonna do that. Make sure people feel me.
You
So
deserve to wear it.
yeah, so I decided to kind of take it in my own hands and just have some motivation for myself and just kind of have that mentality that he has in his head. But I'd say Brian Cushing. Another one is JJ Watt. He destroys people. He's a monster.
Mm-hmm.
His work ethic's insane. He's the hardest worker I know in the league that's played. So I'd say those two for sure.
They're both good. They
Yeah.
both play for Texans.
Yep. They both dominated people.
Do you try to model your game after anyone?
I would say guys like Brian Cushing and JJ Watt for sure. Those two guys, I mean, they're going to be Hall of Famers. I mean, they're some of the best players to come out of the NFL. So I think, who wouldn't want to play like them? So I've kind of tried to perfect my craft in a way that I could, be even better than them someday, hopefully.
You want to beat like their achievements?
Yeah. So if I can do that, that'd be awesome. But, just try and just keep grinding as much as I can and be like them.
How have you been staying in shape and ready for this upcoming season?
Did you say how or how long?
How?
A lot of stuff. I've been doing like a little workout thing. I'll run sprints on Mondays and then I'll lift. So every day I'm running and lifting. I'm doing some sort of running. So it's like I'm running hills or I'm doing agility footwork at the park or I'm going on a jog, going on a couple miles, or I try and mix things up to just stay in shape and get my body right. But I do a lot of just working out every day, running every day. I try and get as much as possible, as I can, 2 days, 3 days. Just trying as much as I can to be the best I can this year.
So you work on agility, endurance, and lifting?
Yeah, everything. Try to.
When San Diego State offered you, were they always a top choice for you?
Yeah, I mean, I'd say all of my schools were, it's just like one of those things. You just have to narrow down your choices, but they've been in it since the beginning, and they came out to be with me in the end. So I mean, I'd say that they were with me the whole time. They never gave up on me, so I'm thankful for that. And I'm just glad I can finally be a part of that family.
And like how you said they offered you, they were your second offer, so they were like with you from a long time.
Yeah, they were with me for a while, so I'm appreciative of that.
Do you plan to enroll early at San Diego State?
As of right now, I'm not really sure. I really want to play my senior season for high school, but things might change in the future. If I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. I'm just kind of focused on the present right now.
So you want to play right now?
Right now I like to play. I want to play my senior season, but you never know what happens. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Just got to stay in the future, stay ready, stay focused.
What are your goals for your senior year?
So I actually have them written down right now. So my senior goals, I put them on my wall. So it's 100 tackles, 12 sacks, 3 picks, 2 touchdowns, defensive player of the year, first team all league, all area, and all state. And then I want to win league and valley champs this year. I want to be league and valley champs.
Those are big goals.
Yeah, I know it's going to be some big shoes to fill, but I think I've worked hard this offseason. I think I can achieve them for sure.
I think you can also.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
What are you most excited for at San Diego State?
Just like I feel like it's just gonna be like a new life. I get to start over. I've only been down to San Diego maybe once or twice in my whole life, so I'm really new to the area, and so I'm just excited to just go down there, meet new people, just see what the college life is like. It's gonna be a different feeling from high school. And, San Diego's a great school to be at, great football, great athletics, great academics. So I'm just excited just to go and be a part of everything there.
So you're excited to just get down to San Diego?
Yeah, I'm ready to just get to the beach and just see what happens after that.
What are your goals for your career at San Diego State?
So right now, I don't really have. I'm still undecided for like what I'm going to study and stuff like that. I kind of want to get into something like kinesiology or sports medicine. Just something to do with sports and kind of the human body. Like I'm into that stuff, like physical therapy type of thing. But I'm just focused on just getting better at football, having a good GPA, good grades, and most importantly, just getting a degree and hopefully get a job after. And the main goal is playing the NFL. So we'll see what happens.
So you want to do stuff with sports even after your career?
Yeah. I mean, I love all kinds of sports. I'm always watching stuff. I love being around it. I love being outside. So anything with sports, I'm there.
And the last question I have is for fun. You get to take any 3 NFL players to dinner. They can be past or present. Who are you taking?
Can you say that again? You kind of glitched out a little bit.
You get to take any 3 NFL players to dinner. They can be past or present. Who are you taking?
That's funny. All right. I'm gonna have to take Mike Singletary from the Bears from a while ago. He's from the past, but I've always loved the way he plays too. He's one of my favorite players. He's nasty, physical. I'm definitely taking him out. Taking Brian Cushing for sure. He's like a modern day Mike Singletary, but I'm gonna take him out for sure. And another one, I'd have to say, I'll have to go with Tom Brady. He's one of my favorite. He's my favorite quarterback ever. So, and we have the same name. Yeah. So I mean, he's the GOAT. So I'm gonna have to take him out too.
All right. Thank you for joining me today.
For sure, bro. I appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
No